Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Tech Motoring. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at this product here. These are floor liners made by OEDRO for your Ford Mustang Mach-E. So we're going to go ahead and get these installed today on this car. We're going to see how they look, and then we're going to put them through a little bit of a stress test that we have coming up. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. Paul here with another product review for you for your Mustang Mach-E. And on today's episode, we got these right here. These are the OEDRO Floor Mats, floor liners for your Mustang Mach-E. So really nice product here, a very rubber, rugged style floor mat for your Mustang Mach-E. Has the retention clip in it, so it snaps down on the pegs that you have already in your floor. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and we're going to get these installed in the vehicle, and tomorrow we are actually leaving on a road trip. We're going to get dirt, mud, whatever onto these floor mats during this trip. And yeah, we don't even know what's going to happen. It could be snowing, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see how these hold up over the course of the next week and a half. And then of course we'll end this video with my verdict on whether or not these floor mats held up well, how they fit, were there any issues with us driving with them. So we're going to go through all that in just a little bit. But let's talk about the floor mat really quick. So this is just a standard like rubberized floor mat, like I was saying before. It has these nice raised grip inside of the foot area where you would put your feet down. So this is the passenger one that we have right here. And this one here is the driver floor mat here. So this is a nice one that you can see goes all the way up to where the footrest is in your interior. We have a lot of nice areas for dirt and debris to get caught and sit in. So this way it's not underneath your foot and you're not rolling on top of anything. So nice deep wells there for things to sit in. I like that. Once again, we have our clips here that snap into the pegs that are already existing in the vehicle. So really, really nice. So we're going to go ahead and get that in. And then the last one we have the back seat one. So a nice all the way across back seat floor. Obviously it's completely flat because there's no hump in the back seat. So this will go straight across the floor of the back seat for both passengers. So they'll have a nice place to put their feet, and it'll be nice and protecting of your rug. And of course, once again, pretty deep wells for things to kind of fall into. So you're not rolling around on any salt or dirt or rocks or anything like that. So interesting floor mats. We're going to go ahead and get these installed in just a bit, and we'll take a look at how they look. All right, everybody, well, you join me now sitting in the driver door here because we're going to get the driver mat in there in just a second. But I wanted to point out a couple other things they send to you. So they do send you one more of these retention clips, the peg clips here. And so that's nice because, occasionally those things could break if you're taking your floor mats in and out every couple of months to clean them or whatnot. Occasionally you might break one of those, and it's always a pain to try to find those. You really can't. You usually have to go back to the company that sells the floor mats, and it's just a hassle just to get something as simple as that clip. So it's nice that they include an extra one in there, so I really like that idea. And they also give you a manual. Through the manual, it just kind of shows you basic care of the floor mats, how to clean them, so on and so forth. So nice that they included that stuff. So that's really nice. OEDRO did a good job of thinking about what people will need down the road as well, which is, how to reference how to clean these floor mats, and a clip there just in case you snap one of the ones that's already on the floor mat. So really nice there. So let's go ahead and get this one put into the driver area here, and we'll see how it looks. And I'll get some close-ups for you as well when we're done. So let me show you how easy it is to install these OEDRO floor mats in your Ford Mustang Mach-E. Get the floor mat set in there. Go ahead and line up the snap there with the little peg. Push down a little bit. Boom, done. That's how easy it snaps into the peg. I've come across some in the past where you push so hard to get them to snap onto that peg, you feel like you're going to break something in the process. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Got the OEDRO logo right here. This is made out of what feels like a steel. They got screwed in from the back with some screws. Pretty interesting. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's get the back ones in and see how those look. All right, let's go ahead and get the back seat in. All right, just got the back seat ones in, and as you can see, they look really good. They seem to be fitting pretty well to the interior, even with the little bumps every once in a while. You see it fits over this right here, which is really nice. You can see how far it goes underneath the front seat. This front seat is actually pushed all the way up right now, so once we move it back to a normal distance, you actually won't see where this ends. It'll be pretty much tucked underneath the seat, but this will look good. Once it forms a little bit better, it'll probably get warm and heat up and then start to form, and it'll look a lot better in here once it gets to that point. But it already looks pretty good, so pretty happy with them. All right, everybody, well, there you go. There are the OEDRO floor mats for the Ford Mustang Mach-E. Now, we'll be taking this car on a road trip starting tomorrow. So we got a long road trip up to the north. We're going to get these mats really dirty. We're going to be spending a lot of time in this car, and we're probably going to have other people in this car as well once we get there. So we're going to see how these floor mats hold up over the course of the next week or so, and we're going to give you my final verdict at that point. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's take a look at these in about a week. All right, well, we are about a week into our trip, and as you can see here, we're getting the floor mats nice and dirty on our trip. So far, so good. The clips have been holding the mats very securely to the floor. As we can see, we have some dirt and debris on these mats now, so we're getting them nice and dirty and filthy, so that's good to see. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back seat right now. We've had some people in the back, not too much back here, but as we can see, it does appear to be holding all of the water and everything like that gets stuck on the floor mat, so it seems to be doing pretty well. All right, everybody, well, we are back from our trip here with the Mustang Mach-E. So now we've had the floor liners in this car for well over 10 days at this point. Got them nice and dirty, and see how they held up with all the traveling and all the people in and out of the vehicle. And then we'll talk about my opinion on the floor mats themselves and let you know exactly how I feel about them. So let's dive in and take a look. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look at our floor mats. As we can see here, they got some pretty good dirt and debris on them. They're a little bit stained from the bottom of the shoes. We drove quite a bit in this car, about 1,800 miles total between there and back, and a little bit around. So I think my only issue with these floor mats would be how short they are. I really wish I saw these come up a little bit more. You know, perhaps maybe it comes up to about here or so. I still, you know, you're still going to get this dirty with your foot, so you're not really protecting this all that well. Possibly even behind the pedals there, you might actually, you know, get dirt over there, and then it might get behind the floor mat. So they are a little bit on the shorter side. There is also a little bit of play here. Now, this may come out eventually if it starts to form a little bit better, if it heats up. But as you can see, this is really stained here from my foot, you know, resting here. And so I'm also putting my foot up here as well. So I think they're a little bit short. I wish they were a little bit taller. As far as the clips go, they secure really, really well to the floor. No issues there. They're not slipping out or anything like that, as you can see. Nice and secure. So the floor mats are holding everything real good. I didn't have any issues with my feet slipping on any of the debris on the bottom of the mat because you have these really thick wells here that hold all the stuff. So this way you're not sitting your foot on top of that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other floor mats real quick. All right, so same thing with the passenger side here. As we can see, dirt debris sitting on the floor there, so that looks pretty good. Once again, fits really well. Just wish it came up a little bit higher, you know, to protect this plastic back here. A little bit more of the rug over here as well. So that would be my only suggestion, is to make these a little bit bigger. But other than that, the fit is pretty nice, as you can see. Fits really well, forms really well, and yeah, like those. Let's take a look at the back ones real quick. And we did have some passengers in the back seat here, but as you can see, they're not very dirty. But once again, the fit and finish looks really, really good. Not really any issues with how they were fitting on the floor. No complaints about the floor mats at all. Really like them back here as well. All right, everybody, well, there you go. There are the OEDRO floor mats for your Ford Mustang Mach-E. So a really nice floor mat. I think they fit well. The finish is real nice. I think the wells in them are nice and deep, so this way you're not rolling on rocks or anything that may be in your floor liners. So I think they look really, really good. I just wish they came up a little bit higher on the back side, so this way your feet don't push up against any of the interior pieces. I wish they covered that a little bit better. But overall, I got to say, I do like the floor mats. I think they're pretty good. And if you are interested in these floor mats, go ahead and take a look down in the description below. You'll see right there, we have a link to those floor mats for your convenience, so you could take a look at them. I'd like to thank OEDRO very much for sending out these floor mats, and I'd like to thank all of you for watching this episode today. And of course, if you liked it, if you found this helpful at all, make sure you hit the like button below. And if you're new to the channel at all, make sure you hit the subscribe button right below the video as well. I'd like to thank you very much again for watching today's episode, and remember, welcome to the future, and welcome to Tech Motoring. We'll see you on the next episode.